Well, so I guess what I was getting around to was, did everybody get connected all right? Everybody in?
I'm trying to find
I'm
the
at the
link.
landing page with the revolver.
Yep.
Cool.
Give me a second to find the link again.
I'm on the splash page with
You should,
the rogue and the gunslinger.
should be working now. Just Mary.band should be working now. Might have to do HTTPS.
Yeah, HTTPS explicitly is what I put.
Let's see.
Damn it. Yeah, it doesn't like when it for the Mary.band one for me. I could only use Chrome. It's a work computer and absolute pain in the ass to download anything else.
Oh, yeah. Man, I've been finding more and more websites that just straight up will not work with Firefox. Like they have a page coded in to tell you, hey, you need to use Chrome or Edge. And I'm sure it's arbitrary, but it's annoying.
I can't imagine recommending anybody use Edge. Like,
They're paying you to do it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did Microsoft pay you for that?
I don't recommend anything except Firefox now.
Same.
I used to use Firefox all the time, but like I said, I'm not supposed to download any of that shit on my work computer.
Oh.
Same, but do.
Well, for mine, they require the administrator password to download fucking anything.
Same.
I took a picture of it the one time I saw it, so they don't know I have it.
Yeah, our computers at work, at least for us programmers, we get admin access, like full access to do whatever we want.
Okay.
But I use Chrome because that's what everyone uses, so that's what we kind of base our apps on, right? So
yeah. All right, I see everybody now. Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right, so to bring everybody up to speed, you guys are at the Cradle of Quartz, and you have penetrated within the Cradle of Quartz and confronted several foes, acolytes, undead as they may have been, now completely permanently dead thanks to your handiwork. You also passed through a secret passage and discovered a specter of sorts in the archives of the temple. Droxolus was his name. He posed quite a challenge for you, mind controlled your monk, turned him against you, caused strife amongst the party perhaps. And as we pick back up, you guys chose to go back towards the entrance and rest in essentially a closet at the entrance. Right, the secret room, but like closet, like in its square footage. Yes. So before doing so, took the precaution to tie up the monk lest any remnants of the mind control remain. I don't believe we had clicked rest for the night, so begin this session by clicking rest for the night and making sure you have 1 hero point.
While Krillin is tied up, I would like to take this damn mimic out of my backpack and put it in his.
Okay. Let me do that for you, sir.
You got tired of your buddy there?
The whole reason it was here was to be your buddy. Carrying around 2 bulk in my backpack. You get it now.
Don't you have a magic bag?
No.
Yeah.
Remember, I came in after you guys, so I missed some of that stuff.
Oh, it's 2 bulk. I can carry that. I have enough.
I am also going to clean and reload my dueling pistol.
Me as well.
All right. Wise decision. The desert sand is caked onto both of your guys' firearms, and you find that the cleaning is very beneficial to their functioning.
That's why I kept missing last week.
Indeed. Remains to be seen. Vemgard, sleeping outside the chamber as you chose to do.
Nope. I was just outside for clicking reasons.
Clicking purposes? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Spooning Krillin, if I remember.
Those of you closer to the door, then, report that throughout the night, you felt as though a presence was watching you, that the light that was creeping in through the cracks and crevices from the lamps wasn't quite natural. So, as you all awake and are refreshed, what will you decide to do?
Well, can we do some sort of arcana check to see what the deal is with that light?
Sure, you could do like just detect magic on it. Roll any school that tradition that you want to specifically kind of detect.
I asked the party, hey guys, you wanna untie me now? I'm not mind controlled anymore.
I mean, I was waiting for you to say something. You're just like tied up, just okay, this is cool.
I mean, I think that there's going to have to be at least like a penance fee of 15 gold each.
Well, sounds good to me.
I'm okay with that.
So yes, where were you? Occultism. So you are able to detect the presence of some magical connection, but you have no inclination as to the specifics of any type of spell or incantation. Vemgard, you detect something you've never detected before, some sort of temporal connection to an interplanar creature, but it's nothing that you've ever encountered, and you're not able to specifically discern anything further than that.
Okay. I think it was last session we heard some clicking noise from the machine still, right? Could Gurn and I go check that out? The Sphinx?
You talking about in the room right here, the entryway that you fought?
Yeah. See if it's rebuilding itself or if anything's happening with it.
Well, I think you might be thinking of when it was like ticking down to a self-destruct and you guys disabled it. Yeah, because it's now just kind of sitting dormant. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything.
Yeah,
Okay, then I'm just going crazy then.
Well, no, I mean, when you guys reduced it to 0 HP, it did start like clicking and ticking. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone ran outside except me, who disarmed it.
Who disarmed? Yeah, MacGyver.
I had 12 HP at the time. I wasn't going to risk it.
Oh yeah, I ran the fuck out. All right. Are we just going dungeon crawl this and go through the next room?
Can we go to the south
Krillin
now?
think so?
Do you
Or do we
guys
still
want me
not
to?
have more?
I think we've
Can we
still
have
got
more?
more Quartz, right?
Yeah.
I'll just chill here while you guys explore. That's fine.
Well, hey,
Um,
we said 15 gold each. You never said yes or no yet.
You're gonna take money from a poor monk who has no gold. I'm pretty. I have like 64 gold total. I have nothing.
Do you have
Now-
more than me?
This room right here, I think you guys may have opened the door to it, but you didn't go into it, if I remember correctly. You guys just passed it by. You might.
Yeah,
I don't.
because we went to explore this area up here and found the secret room, and then got sucked into a fight and kind of forgot about it. I think.
Yeah, I think you did force the door open, and you saw that it was a flooded room, and then you just closed the door and noped out up here.
And then there's still more up in
Wait,
this
did-
area,
Did
right?
we? I think we. I don't even think we opened that door. I think we saw that it was stuck or something, and so
I know.
rather than dealing with it, we went north first and then got stuck in that fight.
I thought you did, because y'all have vision of it.
Maybe
I
we
do
did.
not.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, it was it was 2 weeks ago, so
I
I
know.
could be wrong.
I don't have vision of it either, actually.
You don't.
I mean, it's
Okay.
fog of war for me
Yeah.
too, so maybe we didn't.
Well, that's what I mean. You can see the fog of war, which means
Real-
that we
it's
must.
just black.
It's just black for you. Okay.
Okay, the fog of war is the dim stuff, right?
If it's
We've got-
dim, but you can see what's there, that's fog of war. That
Okay.
means
Yeah,
we've
no,
at
it's-
least shown light on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just solid black for me too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
I
you
think we
guys,
opened that one and instead we
did
managed to
nope
open
out
the
from
other-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were gonna come back to it or something, and then didn't.
So the room up
Up one
here,
time.
the room up here to the northeast was where Droxalis was, and
Yeah.
that was the archives. And then up here to the north is where you guys fought all the undead priests, and you discovered it was pretty much their quarters, like their rotten cots and all that kind of stuff. So, you didn't go to the south at all in any capacity, and you didn't go in this room. Not everybody all at once, guys, please.
Sorry. Sorry, realize I'm changing some spells for the day. Sorry, got
Go ahead.
a little distracted.
So let's start with an easy decision. Do we want to go north or do we want to go south?
I was totally thinking you were about to say untie Krillin, but go ahead.
I know, right?
All right,
Well,
tell you
we're
what.
Right,
still
I'll untie
50-50 on that.
I mean, like, can we untie him but put like a leash on him or one of those harnesses that parents put on their little kids?
I don't think they do that anymore.
I sure as
Yeah.
hell hope they don't.
I've seen him around still, a little backpack.
Yeah, it's better than the collar it used to be.
Okay, so how about
But
if
did we finish been behind that bed in this room over here? Did we explore all of that?
I don't think so. I think because most of that is black for me too. Like I can see
You talking about
the area
past?
just
No, yeah. This
Yeah.
is the room where Droxalis was. So he kind of chased you out of it. Remember there was a this was the door right here. You guys pressed the symbol of Bree up against it, and it let you pass through. And then y'all tried to like retreat through it. He shut it on you, and then he got Krillin, and yeah, all that was in here. And then y'all went back down this hallway where Gurn just walked up.
I'd kind of like to go and finish that route. Finish one
Yeah, we
thing
better
before
finish
start
that
a
off.
second one.
that works for me.
I just, of
Oh.
course, will not be leading.
I will get up there right now then.
All right.
I would like to go ahead and hide.
And yeah, Krillin, you're untied.
All right. So they untie you, Krillin, Congratulations. Oh, where are you at, Drez? Here you are. So, you hide. Of course, we'll just say you can move freely, even though you're moving stealthily.
I'll hide as
Uh,
well.
Are you guys in the next room already?
Oh, dang, I just closed your card. Oh, got you.
Yep.
That is a narrow ass hallway. Jeez.
So
Yeah.
Gurn steps into the hallway, yes, and takes a look. And what you see is a long hallway that appears more like a natural fracture in the rock than a corridor that was created by someone's hand by design. The eastern wall is covered with giant hexagonal prisms more than a foot across and several feet long, ending in six-sided pyramids that are just glittering razor-sharp points. The many-colored crystals appear to grow directly from the wall in this jumbled arrangement. Other than that, you don't discern any creatures dwelling in this specific location.
Well, I'm gonna do whatever I can to try and get a handful of those crystals. Valuable or not, they might have alchemical properties.
Okay. So are you gonna, where are you at? You're right there. As you begin to, what are you chipping away at them, or how are you collecting them?
I'll take a look and wiggle them about. If they're sturdy, then I'll start breaking them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you're distracted doing that, you are able to chip away several of these. They're quartz. You're able to identify that with your alchemical skill easily. While you're distracted doing that, Vemgard looking north and Krillin looking south, in between them both appears a horrible vision to you all. It's the thing that has been stalking you all, and as soon as it appears, you are all filled with a sense of dread. I believe, are you all in the hallway now? Yes. So, everyone should roll that fortitude save.
Yes. Good day today.
Yeah.
Hey Mary, how come I can't click that mountain stance link that I linked in the chat there? It's saying I don't have permission to view the item.
You're not good enough anymore.
Apparently not.
You don't have.
And you do not have sufficient permission to view the sheet for this item.
That's weird. Let me import it.
Cause I was reading last week when mountain stance I have extra effects with my attacks.
Try it now and see.
It still says the same thing.
That's
Does it work for you guys when you click the mountain stance that I linked? I'll link it
No,
again.
I get the same
Nope.
thing you did.
Okay.
What about, can you click? Well, I'm doing it as the monster, but because that's what it links to.
Oh.
Or no, that's the card it links to right there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, these deal 1d8 bludgeoning damage, are in the brawling group, and have the forceful, non-lethal, unarmed trait. So, like, the brawling group has extra effects when you strike. But yeah, I'll just pull up Nephis. Probably easier. Anyways, we can continue.
I think Foundry does it when you're in mountain stance. If you're using those. So yes. Well, I'm gonna delete that, Zekel, just so I can get back to these rolls. So, everyone's roll here. Ooh, that's a fail. That's a crit. That's a crit. So, Wolf.
Fuck my life.
Wolf. Yes, this thing terrifies you all with its gaze, and it rips through your very being and soul. The worst is felt by you, Saren, and
Oh my
by
god.
well,
Wow.
it's close by you, but you also feel the terror of this thing, Krillin.
You might want to hero point that, man.
I think we
Yeah,
need to go
can I
take a
hero
rest
point that?
again.
However, Drez, Vemgard, and Gurn, you all are fortified and do not take any damage from this thing's fearful gaze. However, to your horror, all of your horrors is this thing does not disappear this time, and in fact, it braces to begin attacking you further. So,
Can you guys hear me?
roll for combat.
Talk louder. I can barely
Sorry.
hear you, whoever just talked.
Can you hear me?
There you are.
Yes.
Sorry, I've been trying to say I wanted to hero point my roll.
Okay.
So I got a normal
Too late.
failure on my normal or my
Fail better
reroll.
than a crit
You
fail.
got a normal failure? Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 25 back. So put you at 47.
Thank fuck.
Uh-oh. It's not letting me. Let me do it with the button. Hold on.
I could just add them. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, it was doing that thing with the numbers again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here, I can get that off of me.
First roll had the hero point. Not a good start.
Is this the guy with the you got the gaze on Saren, right?
No, that's Vega, the other game. I got the mic right up to my mouth. Can you guys hear this, or would I need to fucking pull this
No.
out and put it back in?
Yeah, you're good.
That sounds good.
Okay.
What she said. All right, so this encounter begins.
Well,
With the injured man. Your vengeance is now. What will you do, my friend?
one shot, one kill, sniper's aim.
So he should be flat-footed to you, yes?
He should be flat-footed to all of us, shouldn't he? 'Cause
Oh,
he's,
that's right. He is. Yeah, he's pinned. You're right.
Flat-footed to everyone but our hobgoblin.
And Krillin should not be flat-footed and all that stuff that he's still showing there, I think.
Not showing anything for me right now.
Oh, okay. I can still see like your flat-footed status and everything.
Oh,
So.
maybe you need to. You could reload. I don't know.
I don't care if he looks flat-footed to me. I'm not planning on shooting him yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll see how the
because of-
night goes, but
And because of my sniper's aim thing, any sort of concealment he would get from Vemgard or Vemgard is cancelled out.
Okay, sure.
All right, come on. Fuck, I didn't have him targeted.
Let me see.
I can reroll. It's fine.
It's a hit. It's a regular hit.
Okay.
All right, so you prove that this thing is at least capable of taking damage as you swing 2 rounds into it, or a few rounds into it, and it takes 19 damage.
Okay. Well, then I will reload and fire again
All right.
at my map. Fuck, it shouldn't have rolled the d6, my bad. -3.
All right, so you wing this thing again for 7 damage, and it snarls in in almost disgust at you, and you feel ashamed of yourself.
And that is my turn.
See if it's gonna let me do that. Yeah, looks like it. All right, Drez, you're up.
All right. So from where I'm at right now, can I shoot and not hit Vemgard, or do I need to move?
I would say you can shoot and not hit Vemgard, yes, because this hallway's 10 feet wide, and he's not 10 feet wide, and he's he's not as he'll move out of the way for you, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, roll an intelligence. No,
Oh
okay.
shit! You don't want that.
exactly.
So let me see here. All right, so I'm going to follow in my buddy Saren's example here from my first one and fire off a shot with 1 shot, 1 kill.
All right.
No, I'm gonna hero point that. That's some bullshit. We don't like that.
Off the rip. Okay.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
There you go.
We like that better.
All right. So again, bullets fly into this thing, and it takes 15 damage.
All right, my second action, I'm going to reload, and then I'm going to use cover fire. And let me link that again. So he has to decide if he is going to duck out of the way or if he's going to try to take it to the face. If he ducks, he gets a +2 circumstance bonus to my attack, but a -2 circumstance penalty to range attack rolls until the end of his next turn. If he doesn't duck, I get a +1 circumstance bonus to my attack.
Okay. Well, it's. I mean, yeah, it's gonna duck out of the way if you start shooting at it like that.
Okay, so he'll get a +2 circumstance bonus against the attack I'm about to make.
Okay.
Should I just give myself a -2 circumstance penalty?
Yeah, that's probably the easy way to do it. Because, I mean, it's not like a stupid thing. It's not like a mindless thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then he'll take a circumstance penalty on everybody else's range attacks. Which I just now realized he goes directly after me. So that was a stupid move because that won't help anyone.
You know?
Thanks.
So let's see. Hold on one second. So, yes, that's it for you. Or
Yeah,
you
that's
gotta
all
reload. Okay,
that's
yeah.
all my 3.
All right, so this thing snarls, and all of your minds tingle with just a kind of a sinister, vibe. You just don't feel right. You don't want to be here. You feel that this thing is not of this world, and it just gives you a horrible sense. All of you feel the energy that you were feeling coming from the lanterns is definitely what was was coming from this beast. This is what was connected to them. Vemgard does, especially since you had detected that magic more acutely. Feeling trapped and cornered, this thing wants to go north towards the things that have been shooting it, but it finds this green hulk in its way, So Vemgard, it turns to you and snaps at you with its jaws.
It could have moved through the corners. Ooh.
It catches you right on your bicep and chomps down, causing you 19 damage.
Jesus, rude.
Then, to all of your surprise and shock, this thing turns itself. Whoop! That's not what I meant to do. Turns itself invisible.
Oh shit.
That is the end of its turn. Vemgard.
Alright, so all I know that it's turned invisible. I could truly just attack the square still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's the check you have to pass, Mary, to attack
It's
an
just
invisible target?
it's just a flat check, I think, or it should roll
Flat?
it.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Alright. Realizing that it's going invisible, I don't want to waste my spell strike, so I'm just going to flat out attack it.
We'll see if Foundry did it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The flat check is 11 because he's invisible.
Okay.
But
Alright.
It's a miss.
I'm going to do another one.
yep.
Oh, fuck off.
So you swing into the space, but you again just swing at empty air.
Alright, and then my next move is going to go 5. Oh, sorry, I'm going to go right into Arcane Stance, actually.
What is that gibberish?
I don't know.
It's your
Can't be
version
good,
of mountain.
I
Stance.
was trying to copy the entry for seek into the chat, and it
Oh,
put that there as me talking as it, I guess maybe because I have it targeted right now. I don't know. Anyway,
Flavor.
y'all might want to try doing that.
Could do that.
Okay.
alright, and then that's my turn.
All right, Krillin.
Okay,
You wanna
I'm gonna go
seek?
into mountain stance for my first action,
All right. Boom.
and then I'm gonna seek this square. What is it? Perception, or you do it for me, right?
Yep. Let me get you open here. Boom. So you feel around in that square, but you don't discern where anything is.
Okay. So for my next action, I'm going to use let's see. I'll use a flurry of blows and make a best guess of where this creature is. I do like 2 kicks with each leg and sweep as much as I can. So I'll roll that. All right. So is it
Why are
gonna
you
add the flat check
kicking?
automatically?
Why are you kicking all of a sudden? You can still punch into the space.
I'll have longer legs, right? It's gonna cover more space, you know. And I want stunning fist if they do hit.
All right. So as you start swinging wildly into the space, you land one hit onto something. You're not quite sure what it is, but you know that you've caused some damage because you hear a oof. So
Oh, and Mary, since I'm in the brawling group in mountain stance, the target must succeed at a fortitude save against my class DC or be slowed 1 until the end of my next turn.
okay.
I linked the stuff for you on Discord, the brawling and forceful traits.
Yeah, I saw it.
I think he
And
passed.
he did.
Oh my god, 35. Jeez. Oh, I roll for damage. Oops, sorry. Okay.
All right, so your blow into this empty space, as far as you can tell, causes 15 damage to this creature. Last but not least, the crystal collecting Hobgoblin Gurn.
You might want to get the fuck out, man.
Y'all might want to get the fuck out when he starts tossing bombs right there.
I got directional bombs now, so they're no need to worry.
No, you can
I
control them.
suggest taking a step and not a stride. I don't know. This guy might have something.
Pop a mist form elixir. And I'll just stay here. So if I can't target him, I target the square. I don't know how that affects the bomb effects, but I can't select that token. But I'll smash an alchemist fire right on that square.
Okay. It just hits, right, when you throw it. Or is there a reflex?
Well, yeah, I guess it's up to you. It's hard to miss a square, but
No, yeah, I would say you throw it in there. But is there, when you can target a token, is it just an attack?
yeah, it's be 24 to hit the target, I guess.
Here, let's see. Let me look at. Oh, that's fire. Which one is it? Moderate? Yeah, you just throw it, right?
Yeah, it's a roll to hit, just like.
But like, I guess what is it? Your spell DC? Is that what it's against? So be like he could reflex against your spell DC.
No, it's normal.
Oh, just
Like
strike.
it's like a normal strike.
I got you. Here, I can target him and do it. Put it back in your hand. So that's what it does if I target him. So
Not as good.
but he'll take the splash, right? What's the splash is increased to what? Because of your feet?
It would
4?
be. Yeah, just 4.
Alright, so you splashed this tile in front of you and it catches on fire, but you notice that the flames only minimally catch whatever entity is there in front of you. But hold on, you rolled a let's do this math. You did a 24 the first time, so it would have been a miss by 4. So it wouldn't have been a critical miss. But your flat check was 8.
Yeah.
Which you could roll the flat check. I mean, it still would have been a miss. So, all right. So, Saren, we come into round 2. This foe is invisible, but you have a pretty good idea where they are. I think if you guys, it's OOC for a second. If you guys click its name in the encounter list, does that let you target it? Does it highlight it for you? And then you can right click on it, target it?
No.
No? is just invisible for you?
I mean, I can still target it by just using the target tool on the left
Yeah, I can do it
side.
the normal way.
Yeah, it just lets you target still.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Okay, because, yeah, just do that. You should still be able to.
Okay, well, I reloaded for my first action. And then I'll take my shot. And one shot, one kill off finally. Come on, roll a 20.
I mean, because, you know, it's nice. Because, you know, it's Pathfinder, right? So, you hear it. It's breathing, essentially. So, yes, Saren loads up his gun, aims down sights, and slings a expertly fired shot through all of the companions in front of him and wings this thing clearly out of nowhere, and blood splatters almost out of the clear blue sky, knocking this thing out of its invisible state and forcing it to... Do I have it targeted? Yeah. Forcing it to save, which it does not, and it is now stunned. Is there no worse effect for critical?
I believe it's stun 2. Is that what it goes?
It doesn't say in that little tooltip.
Look on my sheet here.
Yeah, look. This is why we need a fumble deck. Alright, so...
Sorry, I pressed the wrong button there twice. But I'll use my last action to reload, and then I'll let you know if there's a thing.
Alright, so you pop this guy 21. Was that your first one?
Yeah, the first damage was... Yeah, 21 damage. I rolled very poorly. 2 1s on 3 d12s.
Well, so you pop him out of invisibility and stun him, however. And is that you reloaded and then you got one more?
No, I reloaded, shot, and reload, so I'm done.
So wait, you shot twice?
I reloaded, shot, and then reloaded.
Oh,
'cause I
right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
shot
Gotcha.
twice last time.
10-4. All right, Drez.
All right, I likewise am going to have to start by reloading. And then I'm also going to fire off a shot.
All right, you casually shoot this vile creature, and it snarls in disgust at you.
And then for my last action, I would like to try to turn the tables. He's been trying to make us afraid this entire time. I'm going to use intimidation on him to attempt to demoralize.
Okay. Good luck.
And I'm going to say something like, your mom's so fat, she's your dad. And nobody gets it. And it doesn't do anything.
That's decent. All right, is that it for you?
That's it for me.
All right, this thing, clearly not understanding what you said, but that you attempted some sort of communication with it, blinks out of existence seemingly right in front of all of your eyes and pops up right in front of you, Drez. And with its...
He's right beside me.
Well, okay. Right beside you. And he swipes at you with his claws, with his one remaining action, because that's stunned, right? Takes away his action. Can't...
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. So, yes, with his one remaining action, he swipes at you with his claws.
Oh, one action teleport. That's OP.
And he devastates you with a critical hit. His claws slash into your armor and pierce through scraping at your flesh and drawing a tiny, tiny bit of blood. Vemgard.
Alright, first thing I'm going to do is move right up behind Drez. And then cast Produce Flame on him.
On Drez, okay.
Yes. He can't roll well today, he must be sacrificed. I'm targeting him. Oh, alright. That is my turn.
Ugh. Alright, so you attempt to fling a little fire, but it's unsuccessful. Krillin, the action has moved away from you here.
Okay.
Much like my cameraman who's not watching any of it.
What is my... One sec. Let me see my movements here. I am 30 feet movement. That's oh shit. I have to use 35. So I'm going to use 2 actions to go here. If it lets me. Oh my god, lag. What the fuck? To go here.
Yeah.
To flank them. All right. Then I'm going to use. You know what? I'm gonna grapple him. Actions, grapple.
Nice.
I grab him by the jaws.
By his mouth, like
Yeah.
the
Does he have jaws? I can't tell. It looks like he has
Oh
jaws.
yeah, he's been biting everybody. Yeah. So
Alright.
you grab him like by the snout, like grab
Yeah,
his
yeah.
mouth shut. All right. That's fair enough. Gurn.
Alright, fire away.
Pretty hard with all those spikes on it, though.
Revenge is yours.
Alright. Not much to be done from here. I guess I'll just short bow.
Nice. So you wing an arrow through your gun-toting allies, and it pierces the flesh of this beast for 2 whole
Yeah.
damage. That arrow was made by your hobgoblin grandmama, and it was
It's
not
yarn.
very. It was not very.
So weak.
It was not very lethal. We gotta get you a better bow, said the other party members. Saren, you have an enemy at point blank range, held by its snout. Make sure you don't blow Krillin's hand off. He needs that.
Alright, well. First action will just be to fire on this thing. Come on, crit it again. Damn it.
Still a hit.
Well, you targeted yourself.
Oh, fuck.
It is actually a miss by 2 on the monster.
Is he not flat-footed?
He's flat-footed and grabbed and all of it, yeah.
And still missed. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, and is my +1 from Chesty's thing still going or no?
No, because it ends at his at the end of
Oh,
his
yeah.
turn. After I do that, I basically wasted it.
Okay. Well, I am going to run away. Six, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 feet, and then I will reload again.
All right.
I cannot take a hit from this thing without going down, so see ya.
That's it for you, right?
Yeah.
All right, Drez.
All right. Seeking some revenge for that totally bitch of a crit there. I bring around the striking short sword and strike short sword wise with it.
And you do not come up short. And deal 17 damage once again to this thing, and it shrieks out in pain as you notice very unusual drops of what you can only call blood fall to the ground. It kind of fizzles and evaporates almost immediately.
Fuck, this guy's just
All right.
full of hit points.
For action 2, since I probably can't sustain another crit from this thing, I am going to step this way
Mm-hmm.
and then just right up here around the corner.
All right. Well, since this thing is obviously grabbed, it does the only thing natural to it. It tries to strike at you, Krillin, with its claws to get you to let go. So it lands one of its blows and deals a devastating 24 damage to you, but your grip holds fast and you still have a hold of it.
It didn't try
Vemgard,
to escape, right? It just lashed out. Is that what it did?
right, with its
Okay.
with its claws.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is charge up my spell strike and then use it. Oh, token select.
What you putting on it?
Electricity. Electricity.
That's what I was going to do. My electric arc. Oh, why am I not think we'll do this? Select token. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
Sweet. So, you lash out, charging up the hallway. You let out an old orcish battle cry, and you summon the thunder of lightning of the heavens like Thor, and you lash down on this thing, walloping it. Krillin feels a little tingle in his fingertips, but since he's in mountain stance, he's able to ground himself. And this thing takes a wallop. 16 damage from your axe, and then electricity surges through it for another 17. But to all of your astonishment, it is still standing and snarling through its gritted mouth. Drool and just blood are seeping through.
Okay, I continue to hold on to him, and I'm going to use a key strike, and then using 2 headbutts on him.
Okay. What
If you
kind
can
of
put,
force?
forceful, please.
All right. Oh, Here, I got it on my bar. Force. There you go.
Alright, then, alright, I'm gonna roll for...
Nice. So,
Oh, get fucked.
you gripping this thing with both hands, you savagely take your bald head and pummel it and beat your skull against its skull, bludgeoning it. Oops, sorry. Bludgeoning yourself. Hold on. Bludgeoning it to death. And as you, hit it over and over with your head and it falls dead to the ground, you all notice that while its corpse remains here, it's like blinking in and out of existence. You've never seen anything quite like this, corpse doing what it's doing, almost twitching in and out of reality.
Hey, I think you forgot to turn off the DM dice on Krillin there.
That was nice. So, as things calm down from this encounter, you are all battered and bruised but whole. This creature becomes lootable to you, but to your sadness, there's no discernible things of value that you can even take off of what you can call its corpse. And it just remains sitting there blinking. A fang?
Yeah.
Alright.
You necklace with all these.
You can roll, that would be a survival check, I would say, to see if you can manage some way to remove it.
There's not a crafting check? Guess I can survival. There we go.
So you come up to this thing and you try to grab onto it the way Krillin had when it was engaged with you all. But as you attempt to grab a hold of its mouth or its snout and then its teeth, they just kind of, as soon as you get a hold of it, it just like, it disappears almost and blinks in and out of reality. You'll be holding it 1 second and then you'll be, your hands will be outside of its mouth the next, and it keeps shifting and you can't get a hold of it.
Damn it, that's why I wanted the tooth. The tooth that just shifts in and out of phase in front of you would be cool. Someone else try.
Survival check, was it? Do I have any survival?
Mine's not so good.
My survival is... Where is it? Why can't I find survival? My survival is +2, untrained.
Whatever.
Probably shouldn't even bother.
I wouldn't even bother.
Hey, Logan, can you toss some heals? Good sir. With your medicine.
Well, so as you are discerning how to heal or best recuperate, let's see, you guys are all level 6?
Yeah.
I thought we were 7 here. We're 6 here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will all receive...
No, wait, we're 7.
Are we 7?
No.
He's yeah. You guys will all receive 160 XP.
Alright.
And for defeating the Claws of Time, you will all receive a hero point.
Yes.
Now, you can, of course, take any type of specific checks you would like. Recalling knowledge, of course, I'm speaking of. I would tell you any lore you have specific to your, knowledge and background, especially those magically inclined like a magus, or any other lore you may have, and you may find is more helpful to you than other lores,
Have warfare.
and
I
I
don't know if that's
can.
no.
I have Underworld for all the. If anyone else has ever told me about someone like this before.
I'm gonna roll my warfare anyways, just in case. 15 shitty roll.
We all have no fucking idea.
Hey Logan, you there?
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm going to roll my Arcana because that's my highest one, and my lore is legal lore, and I don't think that really affects magic at all.
So I would tell you, if any of you are particularly trained in occultism, you could try that.
Okay, I will try that instead. Nope, never mind.
So, try as you might, none of you are able to discern much about this creature, and will have to rely on other means to learn about, its origins or what exactly it may be.
Even at 27.
Even a 27.
I got
27 wasn't enough? Damn.
I got nothing that's even going to be close. All right, heal me, Logan.
Okay, everyone.
Heals please, heal bot.
Fuck you. I am not my other character. I can only heal one at a
you
time.
don't have the group heal on this one?
No.
Oh, okay.
You did it too.
I knew I could only heal one, and I was already going to heal Drez. He never even asked yet either. You creepy fucks.
I'm just saying I'm down 35.
I'm pretty sure you're not the lowest. I think Drez is the lowest.
I got rid of my...
I'm at 32 right now.
Yeah.
Oof.
So, just to bring everybody. Oh, you already have ward medic. Were you trying to put that on you?
No, I accidentally removed it. Then I just added it back.
Oh, okay. Did it put it on there right?
Yeah,
Oh, I see it. Yeah,
on correctly. Yeah.
Found that. So yeah, you guys are in this hallway. Again, it was essentially a peaceful hallway and still remains so, other than when you guys tried to chop those quartz, or you did. I need to put one in your bag, but you got a couple of them off of there. But doing so seemed to have spawned that guy.
Alright, Drez, you get 20 points.
So Krillin, you can do too.
Nice, thank you.
Alright, so I'm gonna heal myself and Gurn, I
All right,
guess.
well, hold on.
No, I'm not down any.
Oh, you're not down any? Okay, who needs heals then?
Let me
But I
do.
just healed myself for 24.
Resolve Drez's real quick. There it is. Heal.
So is it, sorry, is it Vemgard that needed heals or Saren?
Saren, but I just healed myself for 24, so I only need 11 now. So if someone else needs more than 11, go for someone else.
You can go for me. I didn't realize I needed some.
So who did
Logan,
you?
you need heal?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
see
we
what
need
DC I should use here for treat wounds. Give me a sec. Treat wounds.
That was the first time since we started this whole adventure path that I actually succeeded on a heal or treat wounds.
Where is my treat wounds here?
I think I'm 1 for 9.
Utilities.
There's a exploration thing.
I'm using the shortcut thing here. It's under actions. True.
It's
Oh,
under...
It's exploration action.
okay. I'll just go to the menu.
Yeah, just hit the text tab and then it should bring it up on your screen.
Exploration. Treat.
I just put in a chat.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll do a DC 20 treat wounds.
When you click it, it should. If you click the macro
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you should be able to select it in the drop down.
Wait, I'm not an expert yet, am I? No, I am an expert. Yeah, I can do DC 20. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, and don't worry about me. I have -1 hit point right now, so I'm good.
Nice.
Oh,
So who are you healing? You and
me
who?
and
Vim.
me and Vemgard. Yeah.
All right. So
And I'd also like to refocus if we have time. Meditate in the corner here.
yeah,
Yeah,
y'all are gonna wait there. Oh, good reminder to
Does,
start the clock. Oh, it did start. Nice.
Does
10
anybody else still need some healing? Because I've got to treat wounds too.
Nope. I'm good now. I think we're all good.
I'm at 72 out of 92, but I can keep going.
All right. Well, y'all waited
Well-
10 minutes. Do y'all want to hang around and wait longer? Again, there's seemingly no threat here in this hallway, so you could just kind of stand around and hang out by this phase shifting body. Surely nothing bad could happen.
Can I do a society check or something to try and get that tooth again for Saren?
How's a society check gonna get that tooth for you?
No,
Can I
sorry, I
do-
forget what the check was.
Can I do a thievery check to see if I can rip it out of there?
Well, you failed it, so I mean,
It's been 20 minutes now.
well, but once you
I know. I'm just kidding. I failed then. Yeah. Shit out of luck. It was a survival last time, Vemgard.
it was
survival?
yes, it was
Oh, okay.
survival. Yeah.
That's because the other days hit it. That's all I'm going to say. I'll be right back.
Hey, can we take a quick 5-minute break here?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Everybody good with that?
It works for me.
All right.
Yeah.
BRB. Kiddos.
This is the third time I have played tabletops today.
So you're just getting warmed up, right?
Seems so, man. Tomorrow's the easy day because I don't run that game.
We got us a lake monster to kill tomorrow.
My problem with these students is they want to turn everything into a pet. And it's like with D&D, it's like always on easy mode, right? So there's chances to turn everything into a pet.
Oh, did everyone
Wait.
go on break?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Alright.
I think Saren needed to round up some kiddos. Is what it sounded like.
Oh. Alright.
Which I still haven't found a good like AFK module, which I'm surprised. I mean, there is one, but it just clashes with a lot of other common stuff. So Gurgling. Dude, you are hitting a bong, right? I mean, that is what that noise is, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Dab rig to be exactly, but yes.
Oh, a dab rig? Even better, okay. No, my buddy, man, back in the day, it was like one of the first Rainbow Six games on like Xbox or something. And whatever PvP mode he would play, like when you got a kill on somebody, you know, it was all about stealth or something. And it would open up the mic and he would just like rip his bong. You're like, he just murked your ass and all you hear is What kind of rig you got, man? Is it just some off the shelf or you into the heady shit?
I have a glass rig, but I use the Carta. Sorry, the Focus V Carta. It's an electric rig.
I got you.
Yeah, it's nice, but I want to upgrade it. It's been 2 years and it's kind of old and grimy now. Bigger bowl, bigger battery, a lot more better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just old school. I just smoke flour out of a spoon, bro. But one of my best friends is he owns a few shops, like his whole, you know, he's got two here and one in Birmingham, and then his brothers run one in Mobile and Pensacola. So if I was into it, I could just walk in there and be like, all right, man, let me see this sovereignty piece right here. He'd let me just walk away with it. But he's into all that shit, dude. Puffcos and all, you know.
Yeah, I got a little too crazy with the bud and started building build-a-bongs.
Oh yeah,
Piece by piece.
What do you
like? They'd be little different attachments you could add to it.
Oh, yeah, you talking about all the different down stems and the different yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
we made it. Me and my friend both had a set. We made it taller than me, just as tall as me, and I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
We had to take a chair to do it. It was a good night.
I mean, look, bro, you know, there's a difference between all those different things. They do, you know.
Yeah, but at that time, it was just all for show. Like, it was so hard to pull, but fuck, you hit a piece that was tall as you.
Dude, well, see, so like for a little bit years ago, I worked for my man for a while. I had closed down the business that was right next door to him, and I was kind of in between, and I was just like, man, I got nothing to do. Let me come in here and, you know, sell these pipes and stuff. And so, you know, like all these frat kids would be coming in. I'd be like, oh, yeah, man, check this out. This is the newest shit, right? This one, you know, blah, 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 blah. Knowing damn well, like, you know, to me, bro, like, whatever, man. Just as long as you smoking it, it's going to work. You know what I mean? It don't matter really how you do it. And anyway, these kids would just be swiping, you know, credit card left and right, bro. $500, $600, $700, $800, just nothing every week.
Yeah, I was bad.
But yeah, I don't know. Give me just a little spoon. I'm good.
Yeah, I like keeping it simple too.
Yeah, Mr. Joint Man.
One hitter.
Oh yeah, nice.
Fucking stoners.
Stoners, man. Fucking stoners.
It's fine.
I would hit a vape. I would hit a vape if I had it, like, you know, where like you guys, where I could just actually fucking buy it like a normal person. But like My problem with that vape, dude, is I'll just be hitting that all the time. You know what I mean?
It's dangerous that way.
I'll be so
it's so
stoned,
bad
bro.
for that.
I'll be
Yeah.
so stoned all the time. Wouldn't be worth a shit, bro. I'm sure it's probably been 5 minutes, but I ain't heard nothing. Are we all back?
I don't think Saren is.
What's going on in any of your other games, bro?
Nothing. We actually had a pause on Sunday because the GM had stepfather had a 90th birthday, so we didn't play on Sunday. So this week is 4 games.
Damn, cursed Sunday.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, because
Did you guys play any of the Diablo 4 beta?
no, I'm curious about it though. I don't know. I may just wait until the actual game comes out and
Dude, I was
play.
playing the shit out of it on Sunday morning, dude. It was nice. I'm hyped for it now.
I've been playing Watch of the Righteousness, the Pathfinder game.
Oh yeah, how you digging it, man? Where how far are you up in it without any? I mean, I know Schick was playing a little bit. I don't know if he's been Resident Evil in his mind out. I've been playing it a little bit.
Sorry?
I know you started Wrath of the Righteous, but you ain't really got back into it, have you?
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to 100%.
Hey, Resident Evil 4 came out. What else do you expect a guy to do?
I know, right?
You can't just not play Resident Evil 4.
Have to unlock the hand cannon first.
I'm achieving that though.
Look, if Ashley doesn't have her suit of armor, you're not done.
What?
Are you going for that, Chesty? It's pretty easy. It's by the infinite rocket launcher.
Yeah, I'm almost done with my hardcore playthrough. I've got about 6 hours on it. I was hoping I could get the whole thing under 7. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but
Just sell your
otherwise,
weapons and buy the infinite rocket launcher. That's all you need.
I mean, I'm good. I've got it. I just don't currently have it in my case, but I can put it in there.
Just a heads up, I'm back.
Where? You good? Everybody straight?
Yep.
Had to put the kids in bed.
For sure. All right, so you are in this hallway. Again, it's rather peaceful, at least relatively, for what you've been experiencing. What would you all like to do? You would like to make a collective decision, or
Can
Do
I
we
do
dare
a?
try to steal some more of these gems?
I was going to do a perception check on this wall up here to the north, just make sure there's nothing, interesting about it. If it's complete and total collapse, anything hidden in the rubble.
okay? Well, so you guys heading down here. Hold up just a second while he does that. So you do walk up to the north end of this hallway here, and you notice that it does not look like there's anything suspicious other than a natural cave-in.
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to hide and sneak and continue following.
Okay.
Yeah, I will hide and sneak as well.
Okay. So you guys are hiding from anything that may jump out at you. As you come down the hallway, you notice that a large chamber does open up in front of you. The floor is different than the floor of the hallway. It's black stone. It's rather dazzling for, again, relatively, for the premises anyway. You can't see all the way into the chamber. There seems to be some sort of partition.
I'm gonna do one quick perception check on this wall to see if there's anything worth stealing.
Okay.
I got no idea what I'm looking at.
Well, it's quartz. But you know that because Gurn, he went ahead and let you all know that when he harvested some. After the attack of the creature, you all were like, I hope those crystals were worth it, you little hobgoblin bastard. No, I'm just, you're not little, I know. And he told you all that they were quartz, and that maybe he could fool some sucker in Alkenstar into thinking they were more valuable than they are.
Hey, Mary, can I do what's the action for searching for traps? Was it a seek?
Yes.
Yeah,
Seek
I'll do a seek
in
in
like
this
an area. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know if you have to roll that, but oh.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think I'm supposed to, but where are you looking at? Right in front of you here?
Just
Put
my entire sight line here.
Okay.
Whenever
You don't detect anything suspicious. The lamps even seem to generate more of a warming light than they did before. The eerie presence of it is seems to be gone now that the creature is dispatched.
Okay, I guess I'll head forward.
All right,
Okay,
so
be right behind you.
okay, as you step into this room, you notice that what is in the center is a huge, smooth geode. It's amethyst shining, that violety, purpley, pinkish haze. The surface of it, again, seems to be perfectly smooth. It's shining in what light is bouncing off of it from the lamps and the lanterns. It's about
Rock.
It's about 5 feet tall and 5 feet wide. Well, that can't be right because that's a much smaller
that's
space.
huge, man. It's like a big ass.
Yeah.
Does it stand black for everyone else?
Yeah.
Yes,
black.
yes.
Okay.
Can I do an occult check on it?
See, no, there's well, yeah, you can do an occult check on it. I mean, you could just do a perception check on it as you guys are walking around it. You've explored the whole chamber here.
Yeah.
But you've not, tried to look at it here. Nice. So Vemgard, you try to discern any occult magics that may be affecting this thing, and you don't discern any kind of traps or snares or anything. Saren and Drez, as they examine around it, notice that there is a recessed portion very faintly cut into the surface on the northern side up here. Shoot. And there you go. They open this chamber up for you all. And inside, you notice, shocked at the intrusion, is your quarry, Olamon Kosawana. He turns around and he doesn't quite greet you. He turns around with a dagger in his hand, and he demands to know who you are and where is the claws of time.
Someone with better.
I respond to him. I'm Krillin, and I killed it with my head.
And he notices at this moment that you still have some of what can only again be called the creature's blood on your forehead, and he gasps and rushes towards you all, and he demands to know more about the fight.
He came at us after we were looking at these gems over here, and we striked it down and demolished it.
I shot it 4 times, and it smiled and kept coming.
He is just eager to hear more. He asks you how you got through the rest of the temple.
By killing a lot of shit.
I'm going to ask him why he is here.
Well, I mean, he explains to you all that he traveled to this place and ran halfway through the halls before he discovered that it was essentially haunted or cursed, or at least now the domain of that creature, the Claws of Time. He explains to you all that this creature is a hound of Tindalos, an aberration of time that can teleport anywhere except with inside this perfectly smooth orb, which is why he is hiding in here. And he starts to almost evangelize you guys, telling you that it was Bree that led him here, and he begins to recite some of his scriptures to you all. He explains that it must have also been the same, his same God that led you all here to him to save him and bring him out of here. However, he almost seems exasperated after he has explained this to you, and he's just almost like he's relieved, right? You've just told him that this thing is now gone, and he wants to seemingly get out of here. But the stress of it all has, almost like the adrenaline's gone, right? And it's all come to bear on him. So he seems almost despondent now, where just a minute ago he was really on edge. His dagger lowers, and he does Drez's favorite thing in the world and sheathes it.
I'd like to ask him what this orb is.
The whole Cradle course would be... We have no idea what this fucking building even is.
Well, you do. This building, you guys are aware that this was an ancient, or at least older, temple of the Church of Breed, the like clockwork church that your former companion, CPP, RIP, belonged to. And so Kosawana is the creator of the or what, not make believe, what am I trying to say, look alike, mimic, duplicate, phony pyronite.
Oh, the copycat pyronite.
Right.
Does anybody remember?
So yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to. Does anybody remember what we came here to do with this dude?
Well, so
Yeah, I don't even remember anymore.
because Muglin is after him, because that's why they've run here, and they've tried to hide in this place that is they're a devotee of this religion, right? So this place is holy to them, and I don't know if it's a woman or a man, so I'm using them, but this place is holy, so ran out here, discovered it was haunted by these creatures, hid in here because the smooth orb protected them, because the thing couldn't warp in here. But yeah, you guys have come all the way through the desert to try to locate her before, I think it's try to locate her before Muglin does, so that you can get her back to the the tavern, right? And secure her with the rest of your crew so that Muglin doesn't get the fake Power Knight. Because Muglin is what chased her out of town. Remember, you guys you were at her like warehouse or whatever, and while you were trying to figure out what happened, you got attacked by the other gang that Muglin ran out of there. So for all you know, the Gilded Gunners could be right behind you, about to bust in the door and bust up this whole party.
All right, so we gotta try to get her out of here and safely back to Alkenstar.
And I forget if maybe I'm thinking the other AP we're playing, but didn't we find something in that secret room that said the history of this place wasn't what everyone said it was? That they like lured people here or some damn thing?
You definitely did. Do you want to divulge this information to her or him or them?
I do.
Okay.
If she knows anything about it.
So you produce, as you said, the archive pieces that you found after you guys defeated Droxalis, or I believe it was right before Droxalis appeared is when you had seen these things. And though despondent and fatigued, rather, at the mention of what you're saying, starts to perk up, and Kosawana is slowly but surely comprehending what you're saying, takes these things from you and looks at them, and he is, I just confirmed it's a he is totally just speechless for a moment. This turns his whole idea of this place on its head, that it would be some kind of actually basically a trap, and not some holy place of the church, or turned into some perversion, and that his whole religion is not quite what it seems.
Your whole religion's a lie.
I laugh at him. I actually. Oh no, I don't want to backhand him, but I do.
So mean, man.
So we came here to protect this guy, and you just want to start slapping him around.
He is an orc, after all.
I am an orc, and part of my build is actually not having a deity and being godless. So I am laughing that his god is now destroyed.
Well, as you guys are reveling in his misfortune, he faints,
I catch him.
and he is now he's fainted. He's unconscious.
All right, go loot him, guys.
I'll try to catch him. Yeah.
All right, you do. You catch him.
And then I will try to do a sleight of hand and steal whatever's in his pockets.
Fuck.
Oh, that roll.
Okay, you are able to steal his stuff, but he has not done anything to you.
I just want to see what he got on him. Make sure he's not hiding anything from us.
It's like Skyrim. You can look at somebody's inventory and not get in trouble. If
You
you try to
should- can
take
you-
something that's
Can you see it if you double click him?
Saren finds something long and hard in his
could not.
pocket.
I give it a couple of tugs. No, I cannot see what he's got.
Let's see.
I just want to make sure he's not lying to us and gonna fuck us over later on.
All right, try it now. Let's see.
So I can see his whole character.
I think you can only loot him if he's dead, but you did roll successfully, so you could steal something from him.
He doesn't have anything I really
would-
want.
That sheet, if I click on it. Click on them.
You do what?
Oh, I don't see his if I double click on him, I only see his like stat sheet, not
you
can't
should be able to click
You can just click
inventory though.
inventory, yeah.
Oh, inventory tab, there it is. Okay.
He has fuck all that we want.
He's got trash.
He's got some nice spells though.
Whoa.
Seems like he wasn't lying anyway. So I don't take anything, I just tell everybody that he seems to be on the up and up.
All right.
Wait,
Well,
I was
he's
kind of hoping
he
he had
is
some more drugs in
he
his pocket.
is
The other guy.
he is currently still unconscious.
So we need to try to make him conscious so that we don't have to carry him out of here. So, Vemgard, why don't you give him mouth to mouth?
I will smack him.
I figure
Well,
if he opens his eyes to an orc leaning in for a kiss, he's gonna wake up real fast.
I will gently stroke his balls.
What is happening here right now?
He is still
You started
unconscious.
Okay, I grab water from my backpack, from my, and just like pour it on him.
Oh yeah, I guess we have water. I was
All right,
thinking-
he is still unconscious.
I hold his nostrils so they're squeezed in together.
And now he's
Suffocate him?
dead.
This should wake him up. You'd think.
I
hope.
mean, he spurts out water, but he is still unconscious.
Oh my god.
Someone stronger than me
let's
carry
just-
him.
I'd slap him in
Yeah.
the face a couple of times.
Wow.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to do that kissing stuff. Oh,
Sorry, I had Krillin targeted on that, but
How many times did you slap him in the face?
just twice.
He's
And it was a critical slap.
he is still unconscious, but now has red cheeks.
No, he's in a coma. Critical slap.
I've got some mimic meat that's probably gone bad. Would that be like smelling salts?
I mean, nothing else has worked. It's worth a try.
Something tells me no matter what we do, he ain't waking up.
Like rotten smell. Ugh. It's the worst. Why do you have that? No.
Because we were feeding it to the baby when we picked it up.
We all also haven't showered in like a month. Just give him the old ass palm.
So you have found your quarry, but he is unconscious now. Do you want to attempt any other action to try to fix that?
Logan,
we
do
just-
you have detect magic? Maybe it's like a magical thing that made him pass out. I don't know.
Can I do a medicine check, I guess?
I can do a medicine check. I don't have detect magic though.
Okay.
I'm just expert in medicine, so.
Yeah, you better do it then.
I too will roll medicine in case his roll sucks. My roll
Fuck
sucks.
your roll.
I will, just to see how shitty I can roll. There we go. Back to my old medicine checks.
Okay, so Vemgard is able to discern that he has experienced, the most severe form of shock, fainting from trauma, from stress, and due to his, already fatigued nature, he could only be brought back with some sort of healing magic.
Oh, well. I use his own hand to cast heal on himself.
And does anyone have?
He
Magical
does have
healing?
heal. Yeah, he's got a
Does he
lot.
also?
Third level heals. Heightened.
No, he does, but do we have any? Anyone that has magical
Could we
healing?
all just get inside the orb here, shut the door, and rest and see if he wakes up in the morning?
Yeah, let's do that.
He
Might be a
he
smart idea.
is unconscious for 7 hours. You do know that from your medicine check.
Let's just go sleep then. I need health anyways.
So are you guys all coming in the orb and closing the door?
Yeah.
The makeshift door? Get in here.
We
Okay.
lock the door somehow.
Can I do a crafting check on this orb? See if it has any purpose?
Yes. As you all walk in, you notice that inside of this geode, actually, is what it is. There is a disc-shaped platform here in the middle that seems to lower and raise for some function to lift someone up. What you brought? Oh, crafting check. This is what it is.
How it works, or what? If this is some sort of machine?
Sure. You see that it is some kind of, obviously, like I say, a platform, and then it some kind of mechanism to lift it up, ostensibly, but you don't see any kind of normal mechanism to activate it that you're aware of. Nothing pedestrian anyway. It is naturally beautiful, though. It's unlike any other kind of material, and you're not quite sure if it's magical or supernatural, or even from this universe. You are sure that you've not ever seen anything quite like the geode or whatever the platform itself may be made out of.
It seems like it's probably a magical means is the way we're going to get this thing to raise or lower.
I can do an Arcana check. And
I'll do it with you. Actually, no, I'm awful at Arcana.
You are able to discern that a devotee of Yogg would be able to activate this pillar, which is beyond what most of you are able to conjure.
Just as we say that, Logan's old character comes in.
Well, Yogg is the...
Oh,
yeah.
he's the other one. My bad.
Just then, Krillin reveals he is actually a cult member. His true desire.
And what do we know about Yogg?
That is essentially the dupe. That this place was supposed to be like a, the ultimate temple of Bree out here in the Spellscar, but that the devotees of Yogg were, duping everybody and getting them out here and turning them either evil or into slaves, essentially.
Can we do a society check to see where we would find a devotee of Yogg? Where they come from or hail from?
Well, I mean, they're just like evil all over the world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys just kind of generally are aware of Yogg, right? Yeah.
All right. Well, I got no other ideas. I'm ready to sleep.
I would presume, since most of you are hail from the area, right?
yes.
I wandered the mana wastes for decades.
Yeah. So, Yogg is one of the, elder gods that, everybody in the world would know.
Now this may re-scare him for another 7 hours, but I want to kind of fuck with this guy and put him on that.
This guy's fucking passed out still. Leave him alone.
All right, we're gonna have to tie Vemgard up now.
All right,
From
so
blowing our mission before we even get out of this orb.
Fine, then I'm just going to use the warm water trick on him.
Bro, we've got to sleep in here next to this dude tonight.
So
At least wait till we get back to Alkenstar to do that.
Fine, then
mid-morning. Ellen guy.
So, how long do you guys rest? Oh, let me go back. How long do you guys rest? 10 hours? 8 hours?
He's unconscious for 7, right?
He's unconscious for just under 7 because the clock's been running.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say do 8.
8, and then that's a full day's rest, technically, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
It makes it just before midnight.
Yeah, so we escape in darkness. Works out well. Actually, that works out really well.
Something tells me when we go to leave, the fucking other people are going to be waiting for us.
Oh, yes. I think the plot needs that.
And I'll just do my daily crafting in the morning.
I'm going to clean and reload my gun.
So, as you all are going about your daily preparations and you're all refreshing of everything, yes, Kosawana comes to, and as you all are preparing, he seems to be reflecting, and you notice that he seems to be ripping up, destroying, and using some little bit of magic to incinerate all of his notes and things that he had been holding and hoarding with him here. And he's speaking and quoting scriptures again, but he doesn't seem to be doing it with much reverence this time. And in fact, you seem to catch in between your own preparations his recanting of all of his vows and things that had so closely tied him to the Temple of Bree and their whole, religion.
Well, I just tell him that he should start following the Callistra, the god of revenge.
He scoffs at you and tells you that your sentiment is appreciated, but now is not the time for joviality, that he is in serious contemplation of his life choices.
I go into an hour-long spiel quoting the book of Callistra.
I smack him before he does that.
All right, so you get a few paragraphs in, and you are smacked by Mount Stance.
So I sit down with him here and I tell him, like, look, we can't stay in this orb. We've got to get the fuck out of here and back to Alkenstar. We didn't have a chance to fully explore this place. There are some rooms down south we haven't been. Does he know a way out of here? And is there anything that we need to take with us before we go?
He begins talking, and he does not stop for quite some time. In fact, about 2 hours pass before he finally subsides. He tells you piece by piece what happened, how he went into just a despair after he saw Gattleby's Pyronite demonstration, and he became even more despondent when he figured out how easy it was to reverse engineer this like super powerful, dangerous explosive. He was despondent because, of course, he's an inventor too, and he wanted to be the one that made such a game-changing item, right, and be the one that gets rich off of it mainly. So when Ambrose Muglin and the Gilded Gunners came after him, he panicked. He didn't know what to do because he didn't want to go into business with them. He was hoping that he could upstage Gattleby, but not get into, cahoots with one of the nastiest people around in Alkenstar. So he ran, and he tells you in all of his bumbling something very important, that Muglin snatched the formula from one of his workbenches, and he later on overheard him talking about testing. So he's pretty sure that whatever's going on with his Pyronite lookalike it's out of his control. He begs you to help him correct his mistake here, and he says he'll tell you even more and everything else that he knows about Muglin.
I say. So I assume, or I hear you rode in or flew in on a big giant clockwork sphinx. If
He
someone were to have destroyed it, would you be able to fix it?
he kind of looks at you very curiously, and he says, "Well, possibly. It depends on, the extent of the damage."
Well, it's pretty beat up. Luckily, we prevented the self-destruct from going off.
He looks shocked at this, and he shakes his head and he says, "If only it were true." And he suddenly, picks up, just rambling on again, and tells you that the real reason he sought out the Cradle of Quartz here was that, according to their religion, there was a shrine here, this geode, in fact, that could turn back time, and he was hoping that he could turn back time and travel back to before he even tried to mimic Pyronite, and then his troubles with Muglin would all be over. But all he found was this tomb, essentially, and then you guys have confirmed, through the evidence here, that the whole religion was just a sham.
Yeah, someone beat me to it. And we all lightly hear Cher in the background. If I could turn back time.
All right,
Oh.
so
Well, I think we should continue searching for something that can activate this. Whatever geode that we're in.
We search the south area, I guess.
And this excites Saren especially because he wants to turn back time. and save
So you guys are opening this door, I presume?
Are we exploring the southern area, guys? Or
I want to ask him specifically about the southern area if he knows anything about it before we go stumbling into it.
He kind of stutters and stammers and tells you that he doesn't, but he will gladly help you, check it out. That he ran in here, and as soon as he started getting harassed and attacked by the claws of time, that he ran straight, to the center here, the central part of the temple, because that's where, of course, the shrine was supposed to be. And then he found the geode, and he jumped inside, and his knowledge of, I guess you could say, aberrational creatures led him to believe correctly that it could not teleport inside of this smooth surface geode.
And it's a disc in the center?
Yeah, it's a platform. It's obviously and identified, confirmed by Saren, that it's just different material, and it is definitely a platform that seemingly could lift up out of the ground.
So just going off of the name of this place, the Cradle of Quartz. Quartz was growing on the wall, but this is an amethyst geode?
It is, yes.
So if I dump the quartz that I have on the disc, does anything happen?
It doesn't.
Are we standing in the Cradle of Quartz?
Are we in the cradle right now?
Is
Perhaps.
the cradle cradling quartz, or is it a cradle for something else made out of quartz?
This is the question.
Does he know the answer? Because if he does, I would like to ask him that question.
Or is amethyst a type of quartz?
What am I, a geologist?
to bear shit in the woods?
Do a geology check.
It is.
According to Google, yes, it is a purple variety of quartz.
Or we can just Google it.
I mean, according to the knowledge check I just did, handling many valuable stolen goods throughout the course of my career.
Yes, precisely.
All right, so are we all setting off now for the south
The
part of
completed
this
kidney
place?
wants to go open that door that we didn't open in the hallway. we
Yeah. I
already
mean, I guess we should check that out on the way, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So
Let's go
you
with the
guys
hopes that there's
can
like a magical gun in there.
move
If-
that way.
If we're moving, I would like to go ahead and hide and move about stealthily.
Never.
Ditto.
Where's the door you're talking about? Is it south?
No, it's
No,
back.
way
It's
back.
back
Right
north.
here.
The hallway that we took to get here.
Check it out. Oh wait. I'm gonna take the mimic out and feed him.
What you gonna feed him?
The corpse of the creature we killed.
Okay. So you take the mimic out of your bag and you set him down, and to your delight, it gobbles this thing up immediately, and the whole thing just disappears down its gullet, and it kind of chomps for a second, and then it burps just supremely satisfactorily. And as Kosawana walks up the hall, he kind of holds back a retch. It seems to make him almost sick to his stomach.
Oh, great! You're gonna make him faint again.
Just because of
Pat the
great
mimic
luck.
on the top of its head, and I have him come back into the to my backpack.
As you do that, its tongue just kind of slowly slides from the top of your wrist down to your elbow, and then back into its mouth, and it seemingly gladly goes back into your bag.
Ask him to spit out a tooth.
So Kasawana's very cautiously following you all, seemingly impressed that yes, you have come this far. And then I thought you guys had opened this door, because it was you had to force it open. Did we not do that?
I think when we found out it needed to be forced open, we decided to wait to do it until we'd explore the rest of the hall, and then we got in that fight.
So Vemgard, I know it's already open right there, but roll athletics check.
Do you have a crowbar, Logan?
You could do a crowbar, yeah. I think
I
that
got
just
these
gives you a
tools.
bonus, a circumstance bonus, right?
Well, I have a crowbar. If you want me to do it.
I think having one just gives you a bonus to it.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Got my thieves' tools. So
With that occur, prying something open takes a -2. But yeah, so just if you guys want to do athletics, just real quick. I think you're gonna pass it easy. Yeah, passed. So Vemgard forces the door open, and you just did. And when you do, you see a flooded room before you, and all of a sudden, fluttering all around you are a bunch of little creatures that look oddly familiar to you. They are a bunch of little Nycteras, just like you encountered in the desert, and they all flutter and flap all around you, and you hear them just like they're scared but excited, wondering who you are and where you've come from.
We show them the crown that guy gave us.
When you do this, they all just kind of like the little creatures in Toy Story. And they all speak to you in pretty good common, and they say, "You know our tribe. You know who we are. Are you here to rescue us?"
We are here to recruit you to our mission. You must come with us.
To what?
Okay,
When
so
we're done, we will take you home.
It seems very bureaucratic.
Coming from the orc.
They immediately start talking about the claws of time, and they want to know where it's at and is it gone?
I
I
point to
tell him,
Krillin's bloody head and say, "That's all that's left of it."
Yeah, and the rest of it is in my pet's stomach because we defeated it and I fed it to my pet.
Well, they tell you that luckily for them, they were just too small, I guess, to be on its radar. And though they saw it several times and they, were frightened almost to death, the thing didn't bother them while they were pinned up here in this flooded, forgotten room. They are extremely friendly to you guys because you have the crown that you're wearing as a ring, or that you have as a ring, and they offer you any help that they can give you. They explain that they are cousins of the tribe that you met in the desert, and this is their ancestral home, that they've lived here pretty much ever since it was abandoned and left to kind of rot in the desert.
I ask them what they can tell us about the rooms to the south.
They explain to you that the layout of the temple is not quite symmetrical, but that there are essentially 3 main rooms down to the south that you can access by either the 2 passageways from the entry chamber or a passageway down the hallway. They tell you that they don't know much more than that because they've been pinned up in here for so long because of the creature, and they tell you that they would be careful because if there is anything living or unliving in these rooms, it's powerful enough to have withstood or repelled the Claws of Time creature.
I asked them if they know anything about where the Claws of Time came from, or how it got here, or when.
They don't, and they have their own little names for it, and they don't quite understand just what it was. They don't refer to it as the Claws of Time. They use their own little, probably vulgar, insect language name for it. And they tell you that they're not quite sure, but there was a time before it was here, but they don't quite know when that was. All of their minds seem to have been affected pretty severely by this thing's presence, and they're a little bit hazy about, when and where and how long it's been.
I'd like to ask them if they know anything about how to activate that thing inside the Cradle of Quartz. The disc.
Say that again.
I'd like to ask them if they know how to activate the disc in the Cradle of Quartz.
Oh, they tell you that they really don't know anything about the big crystal orb, other than it's just big crystal.
But I'd ask if they would be so kind as to scout the south of this place in front of us.
They tell you that they are a little too afraid to do that alone. That they would be risking, their whole tribe, because all of them, the ones here in front of you, are all the remain of their whole tribe.
I'd like to tap the crown ring and tell them that their king told us that at least one of them would be our scout in here.
Well, they tell you that although they will help you as much as they can without endangering their safety, due to your service to their kin, they can't risk their whole tribe.
And I would like to tell Saren to please not touch my hand without asking permission first.
God,
You want to get canceled, bro?
Give you a weird, creepy look.
I saw you stroking that guy's balls while he was passed out.
Hey,
I'm flattered, but I'm
when
not
boxers-
interested.
When boxers get knocked out, that's how you wake them up.
Okay.
I don't know if you were going to a real gym, bro.
Oh, no, I've just seen old boxing videos on the internet. It's fucking hilarious. See a 60-year-old boxing coach go and rub a guy's dick. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
You watching what?
Well, this.
What are you doing with your time,
Pornhub-
man?
Pornhub boxing.
Going down fucking wormholes on fucking the internet. That's all.
No, you don't need to be going down any wormholes, bro. Be careful.
Quick perception check in the room to see if there's anything valuable.
You don't perceive anything in there but the Nicteras and whatever they've been subsisting off of, which doesn't seem to be like much, but they're tiny, so.
Well, I will give up trying to manipulate them and walk away.
Let's see here. They do offer to cast a, let's see, 3rd level heal on all of you guys.
Oh,
How can I do this correctly?
I'll take it.
That's-
I need 2 health.
Hold on, it should be, when it's heightened +1, it should be 2d8s. So double that for everybody.
that doesn't matter to me.
Are y'all all fully, y'all just rested, right?
Yeah.
So, yep.
Krillin gets his 2.
Thanks, but no thanks. Bugs, y'all could have got healed up in here.
I wanted to heal. What?
Where you
So
at?
you get your little 2 heal.
Y'all should all be
Well, you can just tell them, hey, if we get injured, we'll come back and you guys can heal us.
All right.
Do an IOU.
yeah, there you go.
All right.
So you guys move haphazardly down the hallway back to the
You betcha.
thing. As Kosawana enters the chamber here, he gasps and he says, "What did you do?"
I kick it right beside it. Oh, this old thing?
I tell him, you're the one that programmed it to attack shit.
Oh, he kind of smiles as he's a little bit happy that, it at least did its job here. And as you guys enter this place, he asks you to give him just a little bit of time, and it'll take him about an hour to look over this thing. So it's now 3 o'clock in the morning. So he tells you that he thinks he can get it working, but he doesn't have anything here to do it. It would be a long process. He would have to go all the way back to Alcazar and bring parts back here to get it back running.
Well, we can deal with that once we've actually made it back to Alkenstar.
He asks you guys at this point how you all managed to get here. Not necessarily through the cradle, but like here
Well, there
We
was
had
this
a-
to the
We had a
spell
really
scar.
shitty, we had a really shitty flight crew.
really terrible captain and her complete useless dickbag of a first mate, and we crashed in the desert, and rather than doing anything themselves, they sent us out for spare parts, which we kind of have forgotten about.
Well, we're doing our mission first. That comes first.
Well, so Kosawana tells you in that case, better take these. It reaches down into this clockwork creature and takes various parts and pieces that some of you with more crafting knowledge recognize as kind of common, common pieces among different devices and things, and he tucks them away into his belongings.
Okay, so that's done then. Let's go down and finish this temple then. The left door or the right door?
Left door.
All right, so as you approach these doors, you don't find that either one of them are locked.
Okay, I open it cautiously still and do a perception check right after it.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Woo-doo.
So no, but you do see that at least immediately right in front of you, there's no danger.
Okay, I start walking ahead.
I follow close behind them.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5. Can I do another perception check?
Okay. You successfully peer down the hallway, and you notice that there's a hall that goes off to the right, just about 10 feet in front of you, and that there seems to be a room that ends this hallway. There's no door, but it just goes into a wider space, and you don't detect any traps or ill omen.
Okay, I go to the room over here. Look to my left. Start walking.
Oh yeah, my bad. That is to your... Yeah.
Okay.
It's our left, but you're right as the character.
Yeah.
So you step into this room and you notice that there are windows that face out and look over the main entrance. It's a really sparse chamber. It's pretty small. Definitely smaller than some of the chambers you've been exploring through. Krillin, you quickly survey the room and don't discern any traps or treasure. Just seems to be almost like a guard post type room.
Okay. Then I will continue going down to the end of the hallway.
Okay. You gonna perception check? Anybody else coming into this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check that dead body.
Alright. You gonna move over there to it?
Yeah. We'll do a medicine check on it. How long it's been dead for that? 30.
So it's actually, let's see, it's actually a DC 25, so you aren't quite able to determine the cause of death, but you can have, okay, so Krillin successfully, looks at this, and let me see here. Can you guys click that? Who entered the room here? Drez and Vemgard and Krillin.
Sure.
Alright, so Krillin, you examine this body, and you notice that this corpse's cause of death was Gurn. If you step in here, go ahead and scroll up. If you guys step in the room, click that check that I put in the chat. Alright. You guys, or Krillin, I should say, you noticed that the cause of death of this body was a pest infestation of some sort, as though bugs devoured it from the inside out. The corpse was obviously some kind of desert traveler who sought refuge in here, and it seems like they were in this chamber several days. You can kind of see some excrement over in the corner and some rations that were tainted. Seems that they were hoping to wait out whatever was causing the pain, but the bugs that were infesting her eventually killed her.
Sounds like a swarm to me.
Well,
I'm officially useless.
let's see.
I immediately asked Gurn for a bottle of Alchemist Fire.
Let's wait to see if we find him first.
So, other than that, you don't find anything valuable on this corpse. Everything that it had seems to be, very sparse and used up in the time that it spent camping in this room or hiding in this room. You all do notice, however, that whatever bugs seem to have infested this corpse also created little tiny pock marks and cracks all throughout this room. There's little pin-sized holes all in the floor and in the walls.
So I vote we get the fuck out of here.
Me too.
Good plan. Let's go.
All right.
They're probably like those scarabs from the Mummy.
What you
By the way, to prove that I'm not insane, I did put a video in the chat.
Thanks for that.
What you perceive in Vemgard? Just being perceptive.
Do we dare try the other door, or do we just fucking leave this?
He's trying to
place?
perceive himself talking because he's muted right now.
Fuck! Yes, I was just checking behind myself with the bugs. Oh my gosh.
You were what now?
Just checking behind us, making sure that the bugs weren't coming behind us because we were talking about them so much that gave me the heebie-jeebies, and yeah, like Krillin said, mummy vibes.
Alright, next door.
Yep. I will do another perception check. Just checking if there's anything around.
Shit.
You don't notice anything immediately in front of you.
Yeah. So I walk up. Oh.
And these always are annoying to navigate in. Ooh. Do another one.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So as you walk into this room, you immediately recognize. Here, step on in here. You immediately recognize that this is, or was, once some kind of worship chamber, but this hall has been thoroughly looted. There's just nothing in here. There's a vandalism. Everything's broken. And though there is detritus covering the chamber, there's nothing unscathed except for a remarkably pristine sarcophagus on an altar at the southern end of the room.
Shit. Don't touch that shit.
Krillin, you just ran to it. I'm curious
I wanna
about
check the
this
side
little
room here.
area. Yeah. Let's go in there, Krillin.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you walk in here, roll a perception check.
Oh no, the bugs are here.
There we go. There's my 20.
Nice.
All right. So, you immediately notice, laying on the ground, slowly kind of reanimating 2 undead zealots. So you can take an attack on them as combat will begin with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to focus fire one of them, Logan? The one on the right, maybe?
Oh, yes. I'm doing the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
And here, you can go ahead and roll that attack before we roll initiative. Where's everybody else at? Y'all way back here?
I'm just outside the door.
Oh,
Down
there
by
you
the
are.
sarcophagus.
I didn't see you, Drez. You come up here by the door. Saren. All right, so whoa, y'all hit.
I hit him. I hit the one
Yeah.
on the right for 13 damage.
I hit mine for... Oh. Trying to get it now.
I think it was 17.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
17.
you guys just hit the ones like in front of you.
I hit the one that's in front of Logan. We're focus firing with.
Same one. Okay.
Why are none of my initiative rolls putting me into the combat order? Like it just keeps showing me that I haven't rolled initiative.
Let's see. Hold on. I don't know. Let me see if I do it. It's weird. Let me kick you out and put you back in. Minute, that's weird. Did I
Well,
kick
now
out?
it says.
Oh.
Well, now it says that I am in the. Well, it just disappeared, but it did say that I was in the order at 15, and then also not in the order with still needing to roll.
Hold on, let me do this. Let me start it and end it. Sorry. I need to turn that noise down somehow. Alright, let me end it. And then let's try to start it again. Sorry, everybody.
I'm okay with that. It wasn't a good roll.
Oh no, I'm keeping mine.
All right, it worked that time.
I did.
I keep mine from last time.
What wasn't?
35.
Roll again and let's see.
Oh.
The 19 last time.
Oh.
There, you roll one for me, and I'll take yours.
Whoa, that's okay. Let's see.
Meet me in the middle.
Yeah, that's right in the middle.
Nah, I'll give you if you roll a high one. Because that's the program's fault. Anybody else roll higher than they did before and want to move?
No, I'm good.
I'll do honor system. Alright, so we got half an hour or so to get a couple rounds in, maybe. These things come to life now that they've been damaged, or at least one of them does, certainly. And they turn around. They are similar to the Bree priest you saw at the front of this cradle of quartz of this temple. They are seemingly higher rank, or at least much more fervent followers than the priests, who maybe were more of the manipulators of the scheme, and they just mindlessly now seem to be opposed to you. So with that, Saren, you will have the first attack or opportunity to attack.
Which one were you hitting? The close one?
The one further away.
Oh, alright.
The one
Not
in
sure
the
which
back?
you guys did.
Yeah, the other one. And should it have been flat-footed to you?
It should have, yes.
I think it did. Cause did you have a surprise or whatever clicked?
Yeah.
It did it then.
Not something to click. There's no
The-
way to click it on mine for whatever reason.
With the little check mark though? The little the one shot, one of the snipers, don't
Oh.
those do it?
I don't
No,
believe
that doesn't-
anything
that doesn't
for
make
surprise
flat-footed.
attack.
Oh. Well, it makes what's making -2 right there? Hell yeah, it did it. Look, if you mouse over it. Do y'all see that? No, y'all don't see that. Never mind. So it calculated it by itself without me having the marker on it. That's cool. Alright, so you wing this thing, for 18 damage, and it kind of moans mindlessly, seemingly, at least in an undead type fashion.
A quick reload and fire again.
You do find though that your bullet passes through this thing, and although it does most of its damage, it is reduced somewhat because this thing seemingly is both undead and some sort of incorporeal creature.
Crit the second shot, so
Yeah, go ahead.
at least deal some damage.
So you pepper this thing with more damage, and it takes most of this, as it can't phase itself fast enough to avoid all of this damage, and it lets out a horrible moan as it takes a huge chunk, 38 damage.
Then please do a fortitude save.
So hold on, let me get this. That's right. And yes. So again, it gets unstable on its feet, and your shots knock it stunned.
Nice. And I did look it up in the Gears and Guns. There's only stunned one. There is no critical fail to it.
Oh,
Just for next time.
that seems short-sighted.
Yeah, it seems very weird, but
Yeah.
whatever.
All right. So is that it for you? You reload, or that's
Yeah,
it?
I shot, reload, shot again. So I'm done.
All right, this thing moans out in a horrible shrieking almost, and your minds are just filled with a terrible kind of despair. And as you're, regaining your composure, this thing lifts up a hand at you, Vemgard, and attempts to strike you.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck.
no.
Hero point that. Oh, you can't. Never mind.
No, I can't hero point that.
Yep,
I
hero
wish.
point. Right? We're almost done anyways.
Yeah, but I can't hero point
Yeah.
them attacking me. I wish, but no. That wouldn't work.
All right, so are you capable of divine spellcasting?
No, I am Arcana.
Okay, so this thing slashes at you, critically
God.
damaging
Holy
you
fuck.
for 40 damage, and you moan out in pain. It turns and reaches over at you, Krillin, having not forgotten the
Yeah.
damage that you did to it. However, you are stoic as you dodge its blows, and now have an opportunity for reprisal.
Okay, well, who's attacking after me? Okay, I'm gonna attack the one on the left,
All right.
and then I'm gonna do. Can you put me in mountain stance, Mary? please. And I'm going to do a flurry of blows. Are you serious? Oh, come on. I'm gonna hero point.
All right.
Would it if I use hero point, would it do it for both or just one?
Well, they count as one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're hero pointing the flurry, right?
Flurry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would redo a whole attack action, whatever.
Right. Yeah. 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 All right. So.
Eric, I'm gonna add. Can I add one to my miss and use a hero point to make it hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been doing that. All right. So you have 2 hits. All right. So you pummel this thing for 7 damage and 12 damage, and make it unsteady on its feet.
Does it pass the check? Yeah.
And it becomes stunned 1 or stunned 2 now.
Okay.
Or wait, was that its turn? No, it wasn't its turn yet. So yeah, it's stunned 2.
Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do, I have one more action, right? So I'm gonna move to here. Oh. Actually, to here.
Okay. So Drez.
All right, I am going to step right down here and target this one against the far wall. And I guess you can tell me if it's going to be flat-footed to me or not.
Let's see here. It will be. You targeting the far one?
Yeah.
So that far one's stunned too right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hero point.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I'm hero pointing that.
Right. It's like I'm bringing the camera guy down here. Always forget to do that.
Is
All right.
Kosawani down here with us too?
He's not. I mean, he is, but I just haven't drug his.
Gotcha. I'm just thinking
Yes,
about
no.
all those sweet healing spells that he's got.
Oh, I think he has a whole bunch of third undead stuff too. I think we're doing pretty good without him though. Not full round in yet.
Where did we leave? Yeah, he's on here. So you are hitting with that shot, and you pepper this thing and drop it dead to the ground. So much for being stunned. And is that you got one more to reload?
I got 2 more because that was no, I've got 1 more because I moved and then shot. So I'm just gonna step right back up here behind cover.
Okay.
Hit and run, Logan.
Vemgard.
Alright.
Spell strike.
I'm going to go first into my arcane stance and use positive energy. And then attack him. And then, yeah, I'm going to run after. There we go.
There's another demonic message on here.
Just curious, because I'm reading it for the first time. It says
Hero
after.
point.
Doesn't it say
Hero point.
after you wield magic? You can enter
Oh.
a stance?
Yeah, so I can't even go in a stance.
Well,
that mean? I don't know, I
yeah,
have no-
you should have cast a spell first, and then you could do it.
Alright, fuck it, let's go with it. I will go charge my spell strike and then do a spell strike right on him.
Okay.
He's dead. Delete.
That is a long ass
Macro.
description.
Yes. There we go. There we go.
I tried to make a Magus once. It just confused the shit out of me.
You got it, or you need me to?
Yeah.
Do it?
Oh yeah. No, I got it. I'm just making sure I got the spell right.
Bet.
All right. I'm going to do lightning bolt right on it. Oh, it's a hit too. Sweet. Oh.
All right. Lightning bolt hits.
Oh, damage.
Ooh.
Some good rolls here.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. So you once again bring down the fury of the elements. You swing your halberd and slice off a chunk of this thing, and then electricity flows through your hands and down the halberd into this thing, and it pops like a birthday piñata. And you guys are victorious. For defeating these creatures, you will receive
600.
not quite.
Settle for 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not be greedy.
599. Final
Oh.
offer.
You 80 XP.
Oh, it's doing that thing again.
I'm
And
good.
when you looked about this room, oh, is it? Let's see if I can do it. What should everybody be at? 580?
580. Yep. Mine worked. So.
I
At
could
least
do
we
it
have
for
Yeah,
you,
mine worked.
Saren.
Okay, mine is not working.
I could do it for you. Can you see that I did it? Or is it? Oh, now it's 0.
Try it again. I was
Oh.
in there.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it now. It worked.
Okay. That's a weird bug. I need to look into that. So also though, when you guys were looking around this room, you did notice several scroll cases laying about the floor that are salvageable.
Oh fuck yeah.
And a magical gun on the wall.
Unusual scroll.
To identify them, here you go for one.
Okay. I'll do Arcana.
We'll see one at a time. How about that?
Okay.
All right, you are unable to determine what it is with your Arcana knowledge. However, Saren is able to discern that it is a scroll of Curse of Lost Time.
Ooh.
All right, how about the next one here? Vemgard, you are successful in your initial attempt to identify it as a scroll of Day's Wait.
Holy. Okay. And then the next one.
Last one here. And I can... Oh. Let's see. Can do this for him. Once we're done rolling. So Krillin, you identified this last scroll as a
Fireball.
scroll of time jump. So here you go. There they all are. If you prefer it in chat.
Time jump's pretty cool. It's basically similar to my loose time arrow, but better.
And they all have one charge.
Yeah.
You can learn from
Yeah,
these scrolls
too.
if you're able to cast it, right?
I
Yeah,
believe so,
okay.
yeah.
Hopefully, these are arcane.
Oh no, it is. Yes.
All of them? Take them all, man.
Hey,
Arcane,
yeah.
arcane,
Name them spells.
arcane. Yeah. That's what I'll be doing.
Why does it
Can we
not
say-
say what the spells do?
Oh, that's weird. It doesn't, does it? You have to click the little description, don't you? Yeah. You see it under where it gives all the traits. It says like the name of the spell and a little suitcase looking thing. Does it open when y'all click that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, there's the actual spell. Days wait. Here's the other one. There it is in chat now. Whoa, that one's long.
That's what she said.
Ha! To me.
Yeah, I call over Kosawana and I tell him that our friend needs heals. If he's able to cast a heal spell on him.
Kosawana rushes in and he does help you out. All of you. He casts a heal spell.
Only Logan got damaged, so.
Okay. Alright. I'm taking all those spells, and then later on when we rest, I'm going to try and learn them.
There it is. There was the big one, and I rolled low as hell.
Oh,
No way!
Thank-
Is that a level
thank
3
you
heal?
so
Is that
much.
level 3? No way.
I rolled 2, 4, and 3.
Oh, okay.
So he
2d8.
So he casts it again.
Oh man, it's like a shitty ass roll. What the fuck?
I'm
Yeah,
getting
I'll
very
just start
disappointed
getting
in
a real
this fake cleric god. I really want to tell him off, but he's healing me.
I mean, just because you're
Wow.
godless doesn't mean you're a dick, right? But it looks like you are a dick.
He can cast it one more time. Wow. Fuck out of here. Alright.
Alright.
Now he is spent on heals for the day.
I just quietly ask him, I'm like, are you sure you know how to cast that spell?
I'll do a
Let's
treat
see.
wounds on Logan.
No, I'm good. I'm
You're
good.
good?
I'm 3 points,
Okay.
2 points away. I'm good.
I would like to check the sarcophagus here for traps.
Let's get ready into flanking position if we're gonna open this.
I'm going
I'm
to
going to
still
get
step away.
I'm going to get about 30 feet away from this thing.
Yeah, maybe I
That's
shouldn't
my-
stand back here. I'll stand
Nope.
here.
I'm
don't
gonna-
mind.
Krillin, you
I'm
said you're
gonna-
going to flank it.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll try and flank it. Who's brave enough to flank with me?
Kosawana steps up and asks you if you want him to consecrate the area.
Yes.
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 Definitely.
Yes,
Are you sure you can?
please. Wow.
I just think that in my head. I don't say it out loud.
Wow,
We
we're-
both look at each other and we do the nod that we know.
And while I'm in cover here too, before we do anything, I would also like to hide.
Me as well.
Okay.
I'll also go into stealth because I have that.
Sure. Yeah, I'm
Oh
trained
shoot!
in it.
You have to roll that. My bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. All right, so let me see here. Let me get you guys.
Wait, can we actually be a stealthy party?
I think we all have stealth, don't we? Do you
I
have-
mean, if you've got at least training in it, it's possible.
Yeah, I'm
I
trained
am?
in stealth.
Hold on. Let me. You're standing on a dead body. Let me move you off of it. Remove the body. There we go. All right, so Drez. Okay. Krillin.
Although I do kind
Okay.
of laugh that we're being stealthy in a empty hallway.
And where you at, Saren? Were you rolling to?
I'm to the north.
There you go.
As this guy goes to cast a spell, I just make sure I'm taking a little bit of cover behind a wall.
You being stealthy too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, got all of you. Let me see here. Okay. Got that. So, my man here, you do want him to consecrate?
Yes.
Boom. So you all, let's see. What does he roll against? Consecrated side attention. How could it critically succeed? That's what I'm trying to see. Or how could it fail or critically fail? What's there? Oh, let me see.
We get nothing though. We're not worshippers of his deity.
Are you not worshippers? Nobody is a worshiper of Saren Ray
No.
even?
No.
Oh, well, you
Nope.
guys
Nope.
suck, bro. Well, that's what you get for being irreligious outlaw bastards.
Hey, my deity's Kazutal, bro.
Hell, sit this motherfuckers.
Y'all Callistra.
It's just the
Alright,
earth.
well, so he consecrates the area and then spits on the ground and says, "What a bunch of bullshit."
I asked Kaswana to open the sarcophagus.
Well, he also offers up that he can cast this. Let me see. So he can put that on one of you guys, right? Ward a creature. Or himself, I guess. Against a certain
Probably
alignment of
Gurn.
creature.
I think Gurn should get it, right? Gurn, what's your AC and health?
23 AC, 80 HP.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So you get a bonus again. You have to choose their chaotic, evil, good, or lawful.
Evil.
Yeah, I only got 72 hit points, just saying.
Well,
I
you're
think Drez is the
far
lowest.
away though.
So you're putting it on who? Gurn?
Yeah, put it on Gurn.
Where you at, Gurn?
He's right by the sarcophagus.
I don't have to be standing right here if we're gonna be getting into something shady.
Hold on. Let me...
Logan should be the one standing where you are, actually.
Probably.
let me find
Yeah,
it.
put it on Logan.
I have the same AC as him.
Yeah, but you're built
Yeah,
to be
I
there.
can take a hit, but I also don't want to be. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it.
So who am I? I'm putting it on Gurn, right? And you said he's where? On the sarcophagus?
Oh,
No, you're putting it on me.
Oh, I'm putting it on
Logan,
Vemgard.
stand directly in front of me so we can flank if something pops out.
Alright, so it's a 10-foot emanation. So if you move, I'll have to move it with you here.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, it's an emanation, so people in it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
People
Oh,
in it will
okay.
get the protection from evil creatures.
Okay.
You get a +1 bonus. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I can actually put that on you. What a dumbass. Hello, this is my first time using Foundry.
Is that just a circle measurement?
Yeah. Here it is. Dirt.
But can't you just do all of us?
Well, no. So it's emanating from him, right? So you would have to be
It's
near.
like on my axe, the emanation's coming from.
Yeah.
So wherever I move, it comes to me. It
Yeah.
comes around me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
it didn't
Gotcha.
like put any circle or anything on you, but we'll have to make sure if you're within 10 feet of him, so 2 squares basically. Yeah, you'll get the protection from evil, which gives you what it says right there: +1 status bonus to AC against attack bonus bonus creatures. So I see here the clock says 11:58. It is a school night for me, and I got D&D club in the morning. Up to you guys. Do you want to spend 10 or 15 minutes open this sarcophagus? If something ill is to happen, we would definitely have to pause it before we get around in. Up to you guys.
I just
No,
want to get it open just to see what's inside and we can end there.
Yeah, I know that'll give us a good cliffhanger.
yeah. Then I got 2 weeks to think about what we can do.
Yeah, fair
Metagaming.
enough. Let's do it.
Metagaming.
Yeah,
Meta-
well,
Open it.
Metagaming.
Open it.
Metagaming. Alright, so Do you want to do any kind of checks to it before you just open it up?
I mean, I checked for traps earlier. Did I find anything?
I didn't see your check for traps. What was
I
it?
think I rolled a 21. Yeah, it was a 21.
Okay. So you don't find any traps, no.
Do a quick occultism check just to see if there's any runes or anything on it that tell us to stay away. Ooh.
Better than Krillin.
You don't notice any occult runes or any magic per se of any kind.
Alright.
Alright. Let's do it. Kosawana, can you open the sarcophagus?
Yeah, I
All
can
right.
still
So
be.
who wants
10
to
feet
make
back.
an attempt at opening it?
Oh, you want us to
Bro.
open it? I'll do it. I'll do it then. What is athletics?
So does anybody want to do any religion check or any other kind of check to it? Society. You guys just did magical checks.
There you go. There you go.
I'm untrained in both of them, so I have nothing.
Society.
Oof. You guys are so irreligious. It's hilarious, but also
Both my
great.
other characters are champions. I want to be anti-religion for once.
It's yeah, I guess so, because you're like the champion of the
Yeah.
So Krillin notices carvings along the side of it in the Aklo language, which is a language spoken by denizens of, the first world, ancient beings, fae beings. It's definitely not something you hear on the street corner, right, in Alkenstar. And they're faded. They're along the walls around the sarcophagus, and then matching on the sarcophagus itself. Beyond that, irrespective of religion, since you don't have any base to put in there, you don't necessarily recognize that that's some kind of scripture or anything like that. But you notice that they are at least formatted right as like religious texts. It seems to be replicating the religious texts and tomes. Do you guys want Kosawana to look?
Yeah. I asked him if he can read these runes, the writing here.
So Kosawana just barely fails that check. Do you want him to use his hero point?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he uses his hero point because he failed by 1, and he identifies that these Akla writings seem to be horrifying entries from the dark tapestry carved into the altar and into the sarcophagus, and that this chapel was not dedicated to Bree but to Yogg, and that the antechamber you just fought those undead creatures in must have been a vestibule. He seems to be quite disturbed by this.
Maybe let's not open it.
Just open it.
We're fully committed. We're opening it.
Okay, let's go. Let's open it. All right.
Okay.
All right. As soon as you go to open it, this thing amazes you all, and Vemgard, it pushes you back 5 feet as the sarcophagus seemingly gets larger and stands up, coming to life with all types of apparatuses coming out of it in every direction. Think, Dr. Ock style.
It's a goddamn transformer.
And they all these metal tentacles come flying at you guys, and Pause.
Oh, come on, one quick round.
Can we do an initiative? Initiative?
Why bother?
You wanna roll initiative?
And just do
No,
one
that's
quick
okay.
round.
You really
Or
want to
you
get
have to do
you
in the morning.
you really want to
No,
get
let's
smacked by
just pause.
tentacles? He just really wants to get smacked by tentacles.
I just want to
You
try
just
my
want
one
to-
hit, one kill.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
I mean, it's up to everybody else. What y'all say?
It's up to you, man. I got fuck all to do tomorrow.
Yeah, it's really up to
I'm
you.
good for whatever. I know you got shit to do tomorrow, so
I mean-
I'm cool if you want to end now.
It's
Well,
fine either way with me too.
Let's end it because I know we're playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
Take your
yeah.
badges.
Yeah, true. All right, well, we'll leave it hanging there. One shot, one kill, hanging in the air for 2
All right.
weeks. Uh-oh. Hit a key.
Not even
Gee.
initiative?
GG, fellas.
Good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good game.
This guy looks like a fucking Pokemon.
Yes.
He's ready to go, bro.
It's Doc Ock Pokemon.
All right.
Eric, it seems like
No.
you got the Pathfinder bug more than I do lately.
No
been a
metagaming. Don't
while.
look him up.
Oh no, I don't even know what the name was.
I know. That's why I don't want to roll an
Oh,
Fair enough.
okay, yeah. No.
That's a good point.
I know you can't resist it. But yeah, GG, fellas.
Good game,
Yeah,
guys.
good game.
Yeah,
I'm
good
I'm
times.
secretly trying to go sneak in Mando before I go to bed. So
It's only like a 40-minute episode.
right?
I didn't think it was on. I looked at it online. I didn't even see it. Oh shit.
I'm saving everything for when it's all out so I can just binge it in a day.
Yeah, that is straight.
All right,
You
later.
do both. All right, later, guys. GG. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That was
Have a good
Good,
one.
guys.